What's up guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do a museum tour to show you guys what I've been up to in Two Point Museum. I played a little under 20 hours. I think it's actually just 19 hours and a few minutes. And I have all of the museums unlocked. I'm working on the main museum that you start with for 2 stars. And then these already have 1 star. So I will show you the first one, I guess. I started off with this one, and then the ghost one, and then the aquarium, the fish museum. So we're gonna show you this one first. I'm on year 18, and these are my cash balance stuff right here. And let me show you around. Alright, so this is my first museum. Let's zoom in. These are some of the items that I have in here. Just giving you guys a quick tour. This guy's freaky because he like looks at you when you move around. Here are the rooms. My gift shop is over here. And then I have the cold area this way. This thing over here is weird. It's got 2 faces. I love this tree. It's one of my favorite ones. It has like a galaxy look up top. Like stars. Aurora Borealis. I purposely melted one of these guys just to see what would happen, and he was just causing chaos. He was just breaking everything, but at least I got to see what he does if he does melt. I have not purposely let the beehive melt, but I assume bees would be running around stinging people, so I'd rather not do that. So this is the main part of my museum, and then I ended up opening up this spot, which I started adding into. I recently, I think last time I played, I managed to get like these guys. So I'm starting to grow this area. And then I guess I'll see what else gets unlocked to see what else I want to put in here. This one is pretty huge compared to what you start with. So there's a lot of room over here. But this is my main museum. These 2 areas. And I think it's doing pretty good. I'm always in the green for profit.
Not to think about their own relatively brief longevity.
I don't recall ever being like in trouble being in the red. It was mainly just always in the green, so this one is doing pretty good. So after my main museum, it told me you can pick from the aquarium, the fish museum, or the ghost one, and I was like, oh my god, ghosts. Let me do ghosts. So the second one that I opened was this one up here. And this one was not too rocky in the beginning. It was just a bit difficult because I couldn't understand why a lot of people were running away or certain people, like janitors, breaking things, and then it took a little bit for me to realize they were possessed, and that's why. But this one didn't do too bad. I'm in year 7 for this one, so it's not that old. But let me show you around. Alright, so this is my ghostly museum. It's still fairly empty. Like I said, I didn't put much into this one. I have some ghosts in here. I think all of these guys are epic. This one, since the area is generally pretty small to start off with, it was a bit difficult for me to figure out where I wanted to place what. And especially this thing over here, the seance simulator, I'm like, where am I going to put that thing? It's huge, because all you have is this little space and this little space up here, which, by the way, I love this room. Oh, this creepy doll follows you. I have 2 of these guys because I found a pristine one, and I kind of want to wait till I get some other exhibit to put in this corner before I sell this guy off. Or have him get studied. Does he have to get studied? Oh, he does. So I'm keeping that guy for now. And then here, he got this weird little thing. This one's cool. But I love this room. Eventually I'm gonna change the carpet for this room. Probably the walls. So there's not much going on in here. I have some little exhibits here, like on the wall. Oh, this one too. I have a pristine and a regular one. Same thing though. I'm gonna wait till I get something better before I sell that one, because it's still bringing in money even though it's the same item. And I got these over here. Just makes me think of Ghostbuster stuff. But there's not much going on in this one. Like I said, it's only 7 years in. I mainly spent more time in my initial one. But actually, I don't even know where... Can you unlock more land in this one, or is this all you get? Because there's not much to work with here. It's just this little area for the most part. But that's my ghostly museum. This is what it looks like for the moment. And then last, I have my fish museum, aka the aquarium. This one was the hardest for me to get out of the red. It got to the point where my staff wages, I think, was $12,000 a month, and I only had a little over $2,000 for the month in revenue. So I was like, oh crap, am I gonna have to take out a loan or what? And I didn't know what I was doing wrong, because I pretty much did the same thing that I did in every other museum, but this one just wasn't working out for whatever reason. But I managed to figure out, not a cheat, but a strategy to get myself back in the green. So let me show you guys my aquarium. Alright, so this is my aquarium. This is the general look of it from up top. And here's the layout of it. So you got the entrance. I changed this floor to carpet. Added a little tour guide thing right here. This guy I got not too long ago. I think the last time that I played I got this guy. Got some tanks here with these weird little fishes. Look at them cheeks. And got these, I guess, tropical fish? I forget what they're called, but they need heated water. This one does not really have anything in it. I kind of just built it to add something to help me get more money, because like I said, I was struggling with the aquarium for whatever reason to have revenue come in. So I just made this aquarium and put whatever fish I find to have, again, something that helps me bring in more money. I ended up selling a lot of the windows that just by default you have in your museum building, and just adding more decorations. I really love these blue glowy lights here. I'm not sure why this exclamation mark is coming up. It happens every time I load in now, even though if I pick it up and put it back, it's fine. So I'm just gonna ignore that for now. It said it was fine the first time I placed it. Anyways, so that's that room. This is where I started decorating first. I love how bluey and glowy it looks. And then we start getting into, I'm assuming it's gonna be more like fossil-y looking things down this way in the hallway. And when you first start off with this aquarium, you get 2 of these rooms. They don't look like this, I decorated it a little bit. But you get 2 of them next to each other, and I didn't really like how clunky it was. It was taking up too much space for no reason. And it was just one of these objects in each room. So I just cut one out, like I deleted one room, and just put both of them inside just the one room, redecorated it. I think there's enough space to put 2 more exhibits in here, maybe 3, depending how big they are. But that's where I'm gonna leave this room at. Maybe put something in here. And then I have the gift shop over here. And then here we have some regular quarters for the workers and the bathrooms. So these are the windows that you get by default. I think they sell for like 200, so I ended up selling most of those in the aquarium to, again, make some sort of income, because I was in the red and I thought this one was gonna go bankrupt, or I needed to take out one of these loans. But no, I managed to save it. How? I will show you. It was a bit difficult, especially considering I ended up making this area, which kind of screwed me over just a little bit. That's what brought me down to just having 2,000 in income. And I was like, shit, what am I gonna do to get back up? Because I need to pay these wages, and I think the staff wages is 13,000. So I was freaking out after I built this room. But I kind of needed to get this in order to add knowledge points or whatever to the exhibits, which would help give knowledge to the people looking at it, which would kind of help them tip more. So I'm like, I had to use money to make money, you know? It was just a difficult decision because I was freaking out. But anyways, let me show you what I did in case you guys get in that similar situation. You're gonna have to use money even if you have not a lot of it, so it's kind of a risk. So I would do an exhibition. Did I say it right? Exhibition. Jesus. So I would pick this one because it's the cheapest one, right? Set up, autofill, and then I would always pick the haggle thing so that it'll charge me the least amount. And I got lucky because every time I did this, none of my staff got injured or anything. And a few times they brought in like epic fish, which sell for more. The higher the quality, the more pricey it is. So they would go do their expedition. They would do their expedition, and then as soon as they got back, if it was a higher quality fish that I didn't have, I would sell the lower quality and replace it with the higher one. Or if I already had the highest quality, I would just sell what they bring back. And I did that for, I want to say, maybe 10 to 15 times. And that's what ended up helping me get out of the red when I was at just like $2,000. Because I needed to do it quick, seeing as how I had to pay the staff. But yeah, that's what helped me out. So let's see. Oh, see, now I'm in the negative. And I assume it's going to be in the negative until the end of the month, because that's how they tally it up.
It's time for County News.
Let's see what they brought. Clownfish. Epic quality. I'm pretty sure I have a clownfish already. I don't remember if it's epic quality, so let me just take a look really quick. Oh, I have a pristine. Okay, so I don't even need him. But if I wanted to sell it, you just go in the inventory, and it would only sell for 2,000. I'd rather study it. For now, I don't feel like I need to sell them right now, so I'm gonna study it. Oh my god, why is this fish so big in here? Jesus, it looks kind of funny. But that was my strategy for getting out of debt from being in the red, was just doing the lowest expedition, picking the haggle book or whatever to get discounted, and then hope that I get a high enough quality fish to sell. And I did that a few times, and that helped me out. The other thing too, I think a lot of people need to be trained, but I have so many people that can be trained for something, but I'm holding off until I actually need to train him in something specific for like a expedition. That's the other thing that kind of helped me save money, is holding off from training people, because that costs money. It costs money to train them. It costs money for their raise, because after they're trained, you're gonna be paying them a bit more. So that's what I also did. I held off on training people until I knew what I needed to train them. Oh, see, now we're still in the negative. Oh no. Fine. It's fine. I'll get out of it. I'll do my strategies like I've been doing it. But this is my aquarium. I just wanted to show you guys my little walkthrough in all of my museums for playing about 20 hours into the game. So 20 hours in, I got all of them unlocked. This one, my main one, is on year 18. The second one I opened is on year 7. The third one, the last one that I opened is on year 12, which is technically still doing the worst as far as income goes. These two are doing pretty decent for income. I'm kind of worried though that down the line I might have to take out a loan for this one. I don't know. I will definitely do an updated video to show you guys how my museums look in, let's say, I don't know, hour 50 hours into the game, to see how different it looks. Most of the exhibits are gonna look the same. I don't think there's really a lot of exhibits you can get with each museum. You can get like different levels of it, like pristine, epic, things like that. So I'm hoping I can have a lot of pristine ones by then too, but also changing the layout of a few of these, or figuring out how to do a better layout, especially with this one because it's kind of tiny and I haven't seen an area that you can expand for the ghost museum. I've expanded my regular one and the aquarium, but I have not seen an area that we can select to buy more land for the ghost one. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, those are my museums. This was my museum door about 20 hours into the game. Let me know what you guys think. Have you guys played this game before? How are you liking it? Do you have all of these unlocked? Which one is your favorite? Mine is probably the ghost one, but I want to see more that we can do in here. I love the idea of the whole ghost haunted museum. The one that I love the most how it looks is of course my first one. But yeah, I'm just struggling with the aquarium. We'll see how that goes. If you guys stuck to this part of the video, is there a museum emoji or something that looks like a museum? Hold up. There is. It's called the classic building emoji, which of course I'll put on the screen. So if you guys stuck to this part of the video, leave the classic building emoji, which to me looks like a museum. That way I know and I very much appreciate it because it lets me know you watched the whole video. Don't forget to like the video and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!